Oh, should I recap? Oh, so last video was about a girl named Athena. She died tragically, I guess, and she went to Olympus, afterlife, and Zeus was like, well, if you don't want to go to the underworld, then you gotta make the most of your life on Earth. Like, we'll let you go back, but you gotta get your best friend to fall in love with you by the end of the week. So that's where we're at now. So day one.
You're never been. Welcome back to the channel.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of reading my wattpad stories. I have it up here and ready, and I'm gonna be reading. I have Chimmy with me, and then I have my notebooks. Got a little ambiance. So, yeah. And I got a little ambiance music playing in the background. I'm trying to play it low enough so you guys don't hear it. But let's get on to reading. Day 1. After many visits from worried friends and family, Miles explains to me how I ended up in the hospital. He eventually had to leave for the football game he's been waiting to watch. He also told me to meet him there if I can. I told my mom about it and she drove me to the stadium. Everyone has on bull themed. Okay, is this in past tense or present tense? I think it was in present tense, right? I don't remember. Anyway, everyone has on bull themed t-shirts for our home team. I find Miles ordering food at a concession stand. I run up to him and he smiles at me. Hey, can you meet me at our seats? I have to get food, Miles adds. I nod and go to the seats. There are 2 more free seats. Did Miles invite someone with him? I sit down and try not to think any more of it. The game is starting and there is still no sign of Miles. I scroll through my Instagram to see if there's anything happening. I find nothing. I look up from my phone and see Miles coming through the rows. I smile at him and he comes closer. Hey, Athena, I want to introduce you to someone. What? Miles says, taking a girl's hand.
Do he got a girlfriend?
It's grimy if he got a girlfriend. That's real grimy. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Miles has talked all about you, the girl says. There's something about the tone of her voice which threw me off. My off? Anyway, this is Veronica, my new girlfriend. Miles continues. I am caught by surprise. His girlfriend? He really just wants me to die. Literally. I'm funny. I mean, technically she isn't. Anyway. I managed to fake a smile and shake her hand. Why is her name Veronica? I couldn't be more original with the names. I don't know. Veronica sits down next to me and I'm 1 seat away from Miles. For the rest of the day, Veronica continuously talks about how they met and how she thinks he's the one for her. After the game, our home team won. Athena, do you want me to drop you off? Miles asks. No, I'll just walk. Are you sure? You did get hurt yesterday.
Girl, don't get in the car with that man. That's the reason why you died. How is his car still working? I thought it was a terrible accident.
I really do want him to drive me home, but Veronica wasn't there. I'm fine, I say with a sad smile. Miles looks at me sadly because he knows there's something wrong with me. Only I know what's wrong. I'm not fine at all. My legs hurt and I have a headache from the crash. I wave them goodbye and walk away without turning back. After walking a mile, the car stops next to me. It's my dad's car. Okay. Hey, princess, I'm here to pick you up, he says, getting out of the car. Oh, so it's time for me to stay with you for a moment? I say. Out of context. Okay, I guess. Maybe I'll explain it more further in the story, but okay. I like how he's calling her princess, because that's what my dad used to call me. Anyway, I get inside his car and buckle my seatbelt. I really didn't expect my dad to come here. He's just what I need. Dad, can I ask you for advice? I ask. Sure, I'll answer anything you ask for, Dad says, driving the car onto the freeway. I hesitate to ask. He knows a lot about relationships, right? Oh God, this could be awkward. How do you get someone to like you? I ask, continue to look out the window. I guess you have to express how you feel for that person. Share their interests. I totally got what he meant, but that wasn't a problem in my case. It's just that I'm stuck in the friend zone. Damn, girl. I don't talk for the rest of the ride. We got to his house, and my dad unlocks the door, and I walk straight to my room. I have 2 rooms, but I feel more at home when I'm at my dad's house. I lay on my bed and go to sleep. That was the end of chapter of Sunday, part 1. Day 1. So, next chapter, because I'm going to be reading 2 chapters an episode, is day 2. But let me talk about the first one I just read. It kind of didn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could have explained more on what the parent situation was, but okay. Pop off, I guess. But let's move on to Monday. Okay, Monday. I wake up feeling terrible. My alarm wakes me up at 6. I sigh and get ready for school. Why do I have to go to school today? At least I'm close enough to walk to school. My phone vibrates on my bed and I pick it up. It's Miles. I answer the phone. Good morning, Athena. Do you want me to pick you up from your dad's house? He's as happy as ever. Bruh. Why is he always trying to drive after that accident, bruh? Like, bruh, no, I would not want to get in the car with that man. Or that kid. I wonder how he knows I'm with my dad. Sure, I was gonna walk to school, but whatever, I say. Okay, see you in an hour. Bye. He hangs up. I sigh and get dressed. I put on a dress with white clouds covering most of the sky blue. Okay, I don't know what that meant. I really don't understand that sentence. I actually put a little makeup on today. I put on a pink glittery lip gloss and some mascara. Oh my god, material girl. I hear a knock on my door. Come in, Dad, I say. Dad comes in wearing an apron and has flour all over him. I made breakfast. It was a hard job, too. He says in a joyful tone, as always. Thanks, Dad. I'll come down in a minute. Aw, we love the dad. He's so nice. He smiles and leaves my room. I like being at Dad's place. It's more like a home. This was my family's house before my parents divorced. Oh, we're explaining it. We're explaining it. I don't understand why my mom left Dad. Dad is a great guy. He always stays optimistic when something bad happens. I switched to a light blue handbag to match my dress. Okay, that didn't make any sense. I go downstairs to the kitchen. My dad puts a plate of blob-shaped pancakes on the table. I giggle at the sight of the slightly burnt pancakes. You're very dressed up today. Why is that? He says, taking off his apron. No reason, really. I just wanted to dress up, that's all. I lie. Are you sure you don't really wear makeup, even if it is just lip gloss? I shrug, not wanting to tell him about how I want Miles to notice me. I dump syrup on my pancakes and shove some in my mouth so I can't talk. Honestly, the pancakes are disgusting, but I just want a reason not to talk about it. My dad washes his hands and sits down. He reads a newspaper and drinks his coffee. Okay. Okay, but why is he reading newspaper? Like some old 50s man. I don't know. Is Miles picking you up for school? He asks, taking a sip of coffee. Yes, he should be here soon. I hear the doorbell ring and I know it's Miles. I take my stuff and wave bye to Dad. I open the door and Miles smiles. You look nice today, Athena, he says. He runs his hand through his dark blonde hair as if he's flustered. Did my new look actually work? Thanks, I just wanted to dress up today, I say. I did too, I dressed up also. Veronica say from the car. I frown and I get into the back seat of the car. Veronica smiles at me and begins to talk about prom. What are you gonna wear to prom Saturday? Dang, prom kinda soon, huh? But how was prom coming up, but we was at a football game? Cause I don't think football happens the same season as prom. I think I wasn't even in high school yet when I wrote this, so we're just gonna ignore that. Or I was starting high school, so I don't know what prom is at the time, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, I haven't went shopping yet, I say. I'm going after school today. You can come with if you like. Sure, I'd love to go. Actually, I don't want to, but this might be the only chance to give Veronica to dislike Miles. Yeah, she a homewrecker. Homewrecker. After a long talk with Veronica about prom, we finally make it to school. I get out the car and quickly run into the school. I crash into my friend Ashley. Wow, Athena, you're so dressed up today, Ashley says with her hands on my shoulders. Let's go to our club room and I'll tell you, I say. We walk to the club room and no one is there like I predicted. Ashley looks at me with her big blue eyes. Okay, you know how I have a little crush on Miles, right? I say looking around. Well, I'm trying to get him to ask me to prom. Ashley looked at me in a surprised way. I thought you said you didn't want to try, she says. I know, I just changed my mind, that's all. Ashley smiles at me with the same smile as when she has an idea. I don't like where this is going. Well, I heard Miles signed up for the prom committee without Veronica. So there is one spot open, she says. You want me to sign up? So you want me to sign up so I can get closer to Miles? Oh, don't worry about that. I already signed you up. You have to stay after school tomorrow. Dang, Ashley, cut to the chase, I guess. Sometimes I hate what Ashley does, but she's a really good plan maker. I nod and leave into the hallway. I crash into somebody walking down the hall. Why is she always bumping into people, right? Oh God, is this supposed to be a love interest? Anyway, I fall on the floor and a hand is offered to me. I look up to see Miles' brown eyes. I take his hand and fix my dress. Sorry, I didn't notice you. I apologize. Dang, it's just Miles again. I thought it was gonna be like a love triangle or something. I don't know. It's fine, he says. I heard you signed up for prom committee. I nod, unable to speak. There's a split second of silence. So, I was working on this big decoration. I was wondering if you could come over to my house and help me with it, he says, breaking the silence. Sure, I'll just ask my dad. He'll probably say I can, I say. The bell for class rings. I smile at him and leave. For the rest of the day, I couldn't stop thinking about Miles. I leave my class early and walk the empty halls. I pull out my phone and call my dad. Hello? Athena, what do you need? He says. I can hear the busy city through the phone. I have this project I have to do with Miles, and I was wondering if I could go to his house after school. Of course. Just come back by 10. I thank him and hang up the phone. I go to my locker to find my headphones. I plug the headphones to my phone and play my favorite classical songs.
Hey, she's not mom not like other girls. I listen to classical music.
I sit on the floor against my locker and close my eyes. I feel a light tap on my shoulder, and I look up to see Miles. What are you doing here? I was looking for you, he says with a little laugh. Sorry, I just got a little sleepy, I say, getting up. I check my phone, and it's 3 o'clock. School already ended for today. Girl, you took a fat nap in the hallway. Since there's a part 2 to Monday, I'm gonna read it too, even though I said I was gonna read 2 chapters, but I'm gonna read it, so. Come on, we have a project to do, Miles says, quickly leading me to the car. Okay, slow down, I say, feeling a little tired. He stops in front of his car and smiles at me. We only ran across the parking lot and you're already tired? Okay, not everybody can sprint across the parking lot. I giggle. I'm known to be lazy sometimes. He pulls out his keys and unlocks the car door. You should let me drive, I say excitedly. Girl, why is she so excited to drive when she died in a car accident? Stop it. Are you sure? I mean, I never seen you drive before. Didn't you promise me that you would teach me how to drive? He gives me the keys. I get in the car and start it. He sits in the passenger seat and I giggle. I put the car on drive.
Bruh, do I even know how to drive? And just put the car on drive.
Anyway, I put my foot on the gas pedal. I slowly drive out the parking lot. You're going too slow, Miles says. Then help me, I don't know what to do. I stop the car and Miles gets out. He runs over to my side. Okay, just sit on my lap and I'll step on the gas and brakes for you. You do the rest.
Excuse me, what the hell? No. Oh my god.
Sit on your lap? As if I didn't say anything, he picks me up and gets in the car. He puts me on his lap and I can't help but blush. He starts to drive the car and puts his hands around mine. We both hold the steering wheel. We go on the freeway and I get a little nervous. See? It isn't that hard, he says. That's only because you're helping me. I say, trying not to think about me sitting on his lap. I wonder if he knows how I feel. We made it to my house. He parks the car in his driveway. I open the door and jump out the car. Miles gets out the car and walks to his front door. Even though I'm his friend, I've never been to his house before. It's a little weird. Okay, let's get to work, he says, unlocking the door. When he opened the door, his mother and little brother come to the door, happy to see him. Welcome home, Miles, they say. Guys, calm down. It's not like you haven't seen me in years, Miles says. I follow Miles to his room and sigh, and he sighs. I sit down on the floor. Athena, want any snacks? Miles asks. Sure, I just want some soda, I say. Miles walks out of the room and I'm left alone. I close my eyes and somehow I fall asleep. Girl, how did you just fall asleep anywhere? There's something wrong with her, Ray. That was all the chapters for today. I think everything was pretty fast paced. I think that's the problem with how I used to write, which, I mean, I still kind of have a fast pacing problem now, but it's not as bad as it was, like, in this. But, I mean, the story is kind of interesting. I'm not gonna fake. It's actually kind of good. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that was 3 short chapters of The Goddess. This is video number 2, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys